Hey, you guys, what's up? How about that episode of Raw that just went down? Totally crazy. We got a lot of news coming out of that. We got some news for Survivor Series and the War Games match. Some other matches for Survivor Series made official that are going to be totally great. And we got Austin Theory's official meltdown. I know a lot of you guys are loving it. Don't worry, we're going to go over it all right now. From top to bottom, start to finish. Get ready because the Raw Reaction episode of The Gift of Gabe is about to start right now. So, you guys, tonight we got the newest introduction to the brand new Austin Theory, or as he was referred to, the now Austin Theory. Dude completely flipped his lid during that match with Dolph Ziggler. I mean, he literally took a commentator chair and threw it on top of Dolph. Oh my God, that had to freaking hurt. Then on top of that, after the U.S. title match between Rollins and Balor, he totally laid out Seth Rollins just like he did Dolph Ziggler earlier in the night as he held the United States Championship high above his head. Like he said, he is no longer the future. He is not the kid. He is a man. He is the now. I can see a lot of you guys are loving that. And look, I am actually happy that you guys are actually finally loving on Austin Theory for a change because I know how great of an athlete he is. I have always said that. And though I did laugh last week, I felt a little bad for him. But losing that briefcase might have been a blessing in disguise because he really is going to be starting from the ground up. And I like that Triple H is really kind of letting his ruthless aggression, no John Cena pun intended, be shown here. And honestly, I think it's going to be pretty good. I kind of think they're either going to go the route of Rollins defending against Lashley and Theory in a triple threat, or they could insert Dolph in there because he's now going to want payback on Austin Theory. Who knows? They could go either way. But Seth Rollins' next title defense is going to be totally crazy. But I don't think Austin Theory is going to be doing that whole beatdown crap on like someone like Bobby Lashley. I mean, he could, but baby steps, guys. So, you guys, the wait is finally over. We are going to find out how the Dexter Lumis and Miz storyline is going to come to an end. It's going to happen a week from Saturday at Survivor Series when Lumis and Miz will finally go at it. Should have done it a couple months ago, but it will finally happen. Lumis wins. He gets his money the Miz owes him, and he will get a WWE contract. So we obviously know how this is going to go. Lumis is going to win. He's going to get his kayfabe money, and he's actually going to get his contract to be working for WWE once again. The story has been fun. I know it's been a little bit, and some of you are like, oh, come on, you're like dragging this out every week. But don't worry, it's reaching its conclusion at Survivor Series, and Lumis will get his moment, and The Miz will get what he has coming to him for all the lies and deceit that he had been putting on all of us for the past couple months. Don't get ready, Miz. Your comeuppance is coming. Alright, so the stuff for the Women's Survivor Series War Games teams are pretty much almost all evened out here. Mia Yim joined Bianca Belair's team, while Rhea Ripley ended up joining and finishing out the field for Bayley's team. I'm a little, I shouldn't say confused, but I guess that's the word I'll just use. I feel like they're mostly just used the whole fact of Mia Yim being here to mostly promote the War Games match, and because they won't really they'll get involved in, Styles versus Balor, more on that later on, like when that match happens, but I feel like the more bigger thing they're going to be focused on is with this War Games feud. So I feel like they maybe should have just pulled the trigger on the whole solution to the Rhea Ripley problem sooner, so that could have more time to grow. But I guess it'll be fine for Survivor Series War Games. Bianca Belair's team still has one more person left. A lot of people were like, it's going to be Sasha, it's going to be Naomi, you get the last two spots. Well, one of those spots has now been filled by Mia Yim. It could be Sasha Banks, it could be Naomi. Who knows? I mean, I'm still kind of hoping Bayley's team gets the win here to give them some sort of credibility after Bianca Belair's really been dominating them since they've shown back up here in the WWE. But we'll see how it goes. Should be a fun match, but like I said before, I'm pretty much confident the men's War Games match will be better just because of who's in it, and it will just be a more star-studded affair. But good job for you ladies. It should be pretty good at Survivor Series. My money's probably on Sasha Banks being the last member, but on the subject of War Games, if you guys haven't heard, you're going to hear about it here right now. Kevin Owens suffered an MCL sprain last night at a live event, and it looks like he will not be able to compete at Survivor Series War Games against, Team Bloodline. even though it wasn't confirmed, we pretty much had figured that was going to be the idea so that you could continue the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens story and eventually lead up to the payoff with them versus the Usos for the tag titles. But none of that is going to happen. It's going to have to be put on the back burner at least till 2023, as Owens is probably done for the rest of the year with this MCL sprain. I have no clue who they are going to put into that spot. I was thinking it was going to be Seth Rollins, but it looks like his plate's going to be pretty full with this whole U.S. title picture. So I really don't know what they're going to end up doing. It really feels like now Triple H is going to go back to, I mentioned a couple episodes ago, what he did back in 2019's War Games with Team Chamber versus the Undisputed Era. And we're not going to know until the day of. And that surprise competitor is just going to come in. And if history repeats itself, the face team will end up getting the dub at Survivor Series War Games. But some of you guys think it's going to be Riddle. Some of you did think it was going to be Seth Rollins like me. Maybe some of you guys have some more predictions that I don't even thought of yet. So it'd be nice to hear some of them. But as for me, no clue who's going to be in that. Either way, though, I'm sure the match is going to be awesome. Pretty sure the Bloodline's going to win that one just because of the fact that they're literally trying to make sure Roman doesn't lose any matches, even if it's a multi-man match. And so we'll see how that goes. Really don't know who's going to be in it, but it's going to be good. Cannot wait for it. Speaking of stuff I can't wait for, guys, for the first time in over 5 years, the rematch is happening. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor at Survivor Series. I still remember their first match back at TLC 5 years ago. The match wasn't even supposed to happen. It just happened because of unfortunate events, but it was awesome. At that point, it was the Demon versus the Phenomenal One. Now it's the Phenomenal One versus the Prince and Leader of Judgment Day. That is how this story between the OC and the Judgment Day is going to come to a close, and they are going to do it with an absolute banger. That is going to be one of the matches that possibly steals the night, and I cannot wait to see it. I'm guessing AJ Styles will probably get the dub here, but hey, Finn Balor and the Judgment Day are the ones that are really, really needing to go over. So Finn Balor could really just get the dub and say, you know what? No one's stopping me, and no one's stopping the Judgment Day, and that is just too sweet. Cannot wait for that, you guys. I know you're excited about that. It is going down at Survivor Series, so let's freaking go! Alright, so that is going to do it for this episode of The Gift of Gabe. Don't worry, we got a lot more cool stuff going on throughout the week. We still got Dynamite on Wednesday, the last one before Full Gear. Then we got a SmackDown on Friday, and then Full Gear this Saturday. And then not even done a week from Saturday. After that, freaking Survivor Series War Games. The rest of this month is going to be so fun, you guys. You're not going to want to miss it. You're not going to want to miss the newest episodes of The Gift of Gabe. It's taking over because there's no better gabber of the wrestling than your boy right here. But getting ahead of myself. Until then, you guys, I will see you after Dynamite on Wednesday. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you saw here once again. But until then, don't ever forget, when it comes to talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe. All right, you guys, I'm out. Good night.